back, it's me, Stephanie, and it is time for another version of grocery haul, and let's look to see what kind of fun things we have going on in the living room. Oh, it's a ball pit and a slide and some toys. Pretty much usual. So let me just flip the camera around and show you what we have for our groceries, and will also tell you about our meal plan. As a side note, I overbought last week. I didn't even get to everything on my menu, and so I scaled back just a little bit on produce because I still have a ton left over from last week. I still have cucumbers, I still have carrots, I still have celery, I still have my Knorr vegetable dip, I still have half of a bag of my Dole chopped salad kit from last week. I still have our Jell-O cream cheese dessert from Thanksgiving that is like not even half gone. What else? I can't think right now, but so I'll just show you what we have for this week. Okay, here we are for my meal plan. Chicken and rice soup. We're actually going to have that tomorrow. Or the next day because we still have leftovers from last night, but we will get around to that chicken and rice soup. Tuesday, I'm going to have a frozen Weight Watcher meal. Wednesday, my brother's coming into town. We are going to go out to dinner. Thursday, I am making homemade Alfredo, and I am going to have that on some spaghetti squash and salad, and then I'll make rolls for everybody else because my brother will be in town. Friday, I'm going to have a Smart One, and then on Saturday, I am feeding the missionaries for my church, and I'm not going to do spaghetti and spaghetti squash. I'm going to do butternut squash soup, and then on Sunday, I'm doing a delicious chicken caper mushroom cream sauce, and I'll probably serve that with just like some vegetables and rice, and then that's it. So let's get started on the groceries. Okay, so for my two Smart Ones, these are my two favorite ones from last week. I thought they were very tasty. I was very impressed with how many vegetables came in both of these. So they're each 4 points plus. I don't know how many Smart Points they are. I'm not counting Smart Points or any points right now, but I do know that both of them are low carb. If you're interested in the carb count, 18 total carbs. Right now, I don't do the net carbs because I don't want to take any chances, and then this one is 13 carbs. What I did to this one is I added some Parmesan cheese, and it was delicious, and then on this one I added a little bit of cheddar cheese to oomph it up a little bit because 180 calories, 160 calories is just a little too skinny for dinner for me right now. I am feeding people this week, so I do have just a regular box of spaghetti, whipping cream for the Alfredo sauce and the chicken and caper sauce, skim milk for drinking, a gallon of whole milk because I will be making yogurt this week, Greek yogurt. And then I always make a fun breakfast when my brother comes to town. So I bought these sausages. I bought pork sausage last week, and I gotta tell you, I prefer these turkey blend sausages. I think they taste better, and they're already cooked. So all I have to do is put them in a pan with some water, and I liked them better than just the all pork sausage. So then I have a whole pound of mushrooms for my chicken and mushroom and capers dish. I have a bunch of parsley. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just want to smell it. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Parsley for the fresh Alfredo sauce. Pretzels for Dan and Simon. We needed another bag of frozen chicken breasts. This is just regular boneless, skinless chicken breasts. That will be for the Alfredo. I will grill some chicken with that, and then the chicken mushroom caper dish. Capers. I love capers. I'm the only one in my family that likes them. More for me. And then the regular Greek yogurts that we get for Simon. Again, these are delicious. They only have 6 carbs, and if you're counting points. Focus. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I believe these are 1 point each. My husband is still tracking Points Plus, so some of this information might be useful. Parmesan cheese will be going in the homemade Alfredo sauce. I am feeding missionaries from my church, so I did get some whipped topping for a little pumpkin dessert I will be making. Gosh, that's 2 weeks in a row I've bought Cool Whip. Look at me. Better not become a habit. Okay, so mozzarella cheese. I make, I put this in a lot of stuff. It's just kind of going into a lot of stuff. These are 1 Points Plus each. These are for Dan's sandwiches. This is a block of cream cheese. This is for my butternut squash bisque. If you're wondering where the butternut squash is, it's in my basement canned because I grew it in my garden and then I canned it. And I'm very proud of that. So that's all downstairs. And then this is just deli ham for Dan's lunches. Gotta have some butter, the natural salted. That will be going in the Alfredo sauce. Running out of space, so I'll try to speed this up. Non-fat, plain yogurt. I will be making my own yogurt with the whole milk, straining it to turn it into Greek yogurt. A red onion, because you can't have too many onions in your lives. A 5-pound bag of cuties, because Simon and Dan are loving these. I think the other day Simon had 6 of those for lunch. That's all he wanted for lunch, so more power to you, Simon. And then this week I got the chipotle and cheddar and the barbecue ranch. And then what I do is I put half of the veggies in, and then I just put a little bit of the toppings and a little bit of the dressing, and then I save the other half for later. That seems to be a good portion. And then I got some pre-cooked grilled chicken breast strips. Makes it super easy to put on top of those salads. And then we got 2 more things of the A&W 10 soda and unbleached flour and sugar, because I didn't have any of these things in my pantry, and I have to make a bunch of French bread for this thing that my church is doing, so I didn't have any of those things. So that is what those 2 things are for. And then Dan's loaf of delightful bread, 1 Points Plus each. Bread for Simon. This is pretty much the only cereal that we buy. It's just Rice Krispies. And then somewhere in here there is some yeast that's hiding. I know that we had to buy yeast. Grocery haul, we spent $76, I think. So not too bad. And then we saved a little bit of our grocery money for Wednesday when we're going out to dinner with my brother. So we have dinners covered for the week, and then for the lunches I'll be doing my salads and that chicken and rice soup that I am going to make. I am almost 36 weeks pregnant. There's the little bumpity bump. So far, managing the diabetes just fine. This week I was actually down 1.5 pounds, but last week I was up. I weighed in heavy. I think I gained like 3 pounds last week, so this week I was down 1.5. It was just one of those times where you get on the scale and you're like, Later in the day, fully clothed, one of those things. So I didn't worry about it, but I was a little bit happy to see that some of that weight had gone away. The sugars have been better. I have been exercising 2 times a day, and I switched from having a carbohydrate snack to just a high protein snack at nighttime. And that has totally shifted my fasting blood sugars. My fasting blood sugars had started to go a little bit high, so they were like, should we put you on medication? But when I made that switch, my blood sugars were much better. So things are going good with the blood sugars. Things are going good with diet. I'm feeling really good. I still get really sore in the sciatic nerves at night, but I have my little combination of how to manage that pain, and that's it. So I'll probably show you another grocery haul in about a week. Thanks for watching. Bye.